with the red lettering and the blue trim. Samet Yigatolu coming off a 17-point, 10-rebound performance. And it's a fresh 20 seconds on the shot clock.
And for Juke Harris, you can't be hesitant. If you have an open look, you have to take it. You have to be aggressive.
That man will be aggressive. This is Chuck Harris. Blocked by Reid. And here comes Wake Forest. Chuck Harris passes into a double team. The freshman from Turkey able to find the open man. Well done for SMU. Oquendo's got his first two. Boopie, the 6-foot junior who was anticipating playing against his former team. He was a Demon Deacon last year. Matt Cross with a long two. And the Mustangs take their first lead.
A heated contest, so it's unfortunate that he's not able to play.
Parker Friedrichsen off the bounce. Just into the ball game, misses his first shot. Yeah, Boopie last year was a backcourt mate with Hunter Sallis, and they were as dynamic as any duo in the backcourt in the ACC. There's Boopie fired up, begging as he goes back up court as that was halfway down.
But despite the 3 misses, I like him being aggressive because all 3 shots were great looks.
No relation. Chuck Harris with his second field goal. It's 10-3. Edwards finds the open man in the corner. It's Chuck Harris for 3. Reid able to bat it back. Sallis for 3. And the Deeks continue to fight on the offensive end. Friedrichsen will try his hand and connect.
A la Duncan Powell at Georgia Tech, who took advantage of the injuries. Now who's going to step up for Wake Forest?
Matt Cross is as versatile as almost anybody in the ACC. And knockdown shots, he's got 6 double-doubles already this year. Sallis off the curl, no. Reid again with a tap back to Sallis, and they'll reload.
They're getting all these second chance opportunities. You have to be able to do something with it. It's a great drive right there by Tyler Johnson.
How much more does he have on his plate on both ends of the floor than normal without Boopie Miller playing, Eric?
Well, he's guarding the best player on the other team, usually anyway. And it could be a lot for a player, but I think he's more than capable of it.
Here is Edwards, a second-year Mustang. Sallis stripped it away. Sallis, I think, was standing on the baseline when he touched it. He is a Knoxville native. Didn't get a lot of minutes on the Sweet 16 team in 2023 for Rick Barnes. But he is a key contributor again this year for the Mustangs. Or no, check that. On the alternate possession, they keep possession after the wedgie. And so Friedrichsen. That again was the element Wake Forest expected from Friedrichsen.
Trying to get into the NCAA tournament, so a loss for one of these teams means I'm looking and thinking more about the NIT than the NCAA tournament.
Goriner, his first 2 coming off the bench for the Mustangs to hang in there. Here goes Hunter Sallis. Juke Harris in the starting lineup tonight in place of Cameron Hildreth, and yet they found a way to lose. And when we get to Selection Sunday, a month from tomorrow, as Friedrichsen delivers his 3rd triple of the game. When all of a sudden the ball starts going in.
Next man up mentality. Friedrichsen hasn't been shooting the ball good at all this season, but next game, and Doug, it's so important for Wake just to hit a couple of jump shots. They're more so a driving and attacking team in half court, but if you make a couple jump shots, now the defense loosens up a little bit. Those lanes get a little bit bigger for those drives. Well, all SMU's forwards are versatile, mobile. They're capable of putting it on the ground. They can shoot the ball a little bit. Next man up mentality.
We like that. We like that. That's Joey Brackett's joining us. And again, Miller sitting out with a foot injury. Here goes Edwards. High off the window for 2. Endings the Mustangs at 10-3. The Demon Deacons at 10-4. Efton Reid. Kario Oquendo. Good help side defense. Reid swats it out of bounds. SMU will keep with 14 to shoot. SMU with a fresh 20 on the shot clock. Harris splits the double team down the lane. It opens wide up, but he can't make the layup. B.J. Edwards, though, can. Plenty of time for SMU with the shot clock off. Oquendo's not going to wait. He was open, and why not let her rip? Wake's biggest lead was at 3-0 early on. Tyler Johnson does a nice job to work his way inside, find Trayvon Spillers. Chuck Harris for SMU gives to Oquendo, and with a full head of steam, he can get to the rack as well as anybody. Kicks it back out to Johnson. Time on the shot clock down to 5. Johnson, like a blur, banks it in off the window.
Take more pressure off of Sallis, and then when Hildress comes back, take more pressure off of him, having to make all the decisions.
Sallis with a beautiful feed. Senior to freshman for the dunk by Juke Harris. Largest lead of the ball game for Wake. Wake Forest has been a little better in the second half on this end. Take the 4-point lead. Efton Reid takes his time into the lane. Soft shot that just didn't fall. Harris there to clean it up. Chuck Harris turning the corner, hangs in the air, banks it home. Wow. President Bush, no doubt impressed. Sallis left alone, and he buries the 3. Sallis leads all scorers with 15. Chuck Harris for SMU has 13. 6 minutes gone in the second half. Spillers finds a gap in the lane and puts it up.
Wide open. Where do you want to attack the zone? Free throw line area, short corner area. I know a little bit about the zone, Doug.
Yes, you do. Friedrichsen with the steal, and he lays it in. The lead grows to 11 thanks to 7 unanswered points by the Demon Deacons. What a lift off the bench tonight by Parker Friedrichsen on the very first game of the season. There the defense caught napping just into the game. A.J. George with the easy layup. Harris kicks it back out to George. 4 quick points off the bench for the SMU reserve.
And
Harris attacks. Tough shot. Cross stood his ground, and we've got a foul that'll go the other way. Cross sets the screen. Edwards. Guarded by Harris. Great patience to get to the left hand.
And this is what makes these guards for SMU so good.
Of the 8 points scored in this 8-0 SMU run. Friedrichsen steps back for 3. And he gets the roll. Here's Tyler Johnson to the high post. Finds Spillers. Extra pass to the corner. Friedrichsen off the bounce. Give him 3 more. Not on the floor now. Inside, Spiller at position, and he lays it in. Trayvon Spillers. Now, SMU has won 5 in a row and 8 of its last 9, but up against it here tonight. Big 3-point opportunity for Tyler Johnson.
Well, there's 2 guys that are really standing out today for Wake Forest, and one of those guys is Tyler Johnson. He's been doing a great job taking care of the ball.
And seemingly in the blink of an eye, it's a 15-point Demon Deacons lead. Johnson starting to feel it. Tyler Johnson makes it 70-53 Wake Forest. Quote, they're all over themselves. They've gotten over themselves. They just want to win. They want to be part of something special there in Durham.
And I think now when you're recruiting the transfer portal, it's so important to recruit high-character guys.
Now pushing 9 minutes for the ACC's top-scoring team. Finally, Matt Cross gets the Mustangs back on the board. Friedrichsen back to Reid, and now the Demon Deacons have to go. Reid, the turnaround. Doesn't get the roll. It's a key stop for SMU with 2 minutes on the clock.
And they have to be decisive right now.
Oquendo decisive with the 3-ball. SMU back to within 9. Perhaps somebody should get a hold of President Bush and tell him to get back here to his courtside seat.
He's in control, and he's making the right decision.
The kick ball, not a foul. Correct on that. Reid got the layup off the nice feed from Spillers.
Well, what do? You put your head down and get downhill and try to get opportunities at the rim.
From the logo, standing on the S in SMU, Cross with another deep 3.
Really, Wake Forest has taken Matt Cross out of this game for the most part.
Juke with the flush. For the 13th time this year, Hunter Sallis has reached the 20-point plateau. That along with 9 rebounds and 6 assists. helps lead Wake Forest to a huge road victory here tonight.